want to go back to before he's figured out his perfect sweet spot, because you've done everything. You've commentated. You've been in ring. You got throttled by Brock Lesnar. You called JR in a match. But since I had him on the brain, I guess, little Slammiversary, you and Scott Steiner are taking on Borash and Abyss. Let's go back to that a little bit, Mr. Joseph.
You have video of that?
No, I wish we did. But
oh God!
Just talk about one, Scott Steiner being able to team up with him, how fun that was, and let's rank Jeremy Borash on fighters you've wrestled.
So this was unlike anything I have ever experienced in my life, and it was. I'm trying to figure out where to start this story. So Anthem purchases TNA, and they want to bring back Jeff Jarrett, because why wouldn't you want to bring back Jeff Jarrett? He's the one who started this all. Jeff comes to a TV to sort of just kind of see how all this is going, right?
Yeah.
And at the time, I think your creative team was John Gabor, who was in charge, who gets a terrible rep for everything that happened. It was not John's fault, everybody. He was up against an impossible situation that he couldn't fix, just to say
but
that.
But his name was the one that was out there.
Yes.
So he gets lambasted.
Yeah, terribly. So Jeff comes back, and I'm getting ready to go out to commentate, and I say to Jeff, hey, man, listen to the reaction that I get here. They don't like me. And he kind of pats me on the back. He's like, oh, kid, okay, whatever. So I go out, we do the show. I come back 3 hours later, 4 hours later, and he's the first one I see, and he goes, Josh, they don't just not like you. They hate you. I got an idea. And I go, okay, and I left. And he came up with this whole thing, and as the heel play-by-play guy, nobody liked it. The fans didn't like it. We didn't like it. JB and I are sitting in a tiny booth calling these shows, screaming at each other. We didn't like it, but this is Jeff's vision. Yeah. I went to him so many times. I said, Jeff, I'll do this match at Slammiversary. You can make it. Loser gets fired. I'll quit. I think that's what you want. It's fine. And he's like, no, Josh, that's not what I want. This is a long – this is not what I want. I promise you. So in any event, we do this match. He gets Scott Steiner to come back. It was one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. It was a blast.
I got to watch this.
It was crazy. The whole storyline was just revolving around JB being bitter because I was brought in to get the job that he was supposed to have for Mike Tenay was supposed to give him the player-play job, and Jeff made a great story out of it, and we ran with it, and we had a lot of fun with it, and then JB called me and he said, hey man, I'm going to WWE. I said, I wish you so much luck, and I think he's doing great down there.
He is, man. He got an opportunity to kind of spread his wings a little bit down there too, and good for him, man. He's a good guy and really good at what he does as well. Look, I think you guys are. And it was fun when I went there. Y'all had what I loved about it was there was no stress. It was like, we got this job to do. Let's do the job. Let's do it to the best of our ability, and let's go home tonight. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, what are you doing? You know, it wasn't, nobody was scared of anybody. It felt really cool.